In a world where politics and justice often collide, one story this week stands out. Donald Trump's stunning decision to commute the prison sentence of former Congressman George Santos. For some, it's an act of mercy. For others, it's proof that loyalty to Trump is worth more than accountability in Washington. But what's really behind this move and what does it reveal about the future of American democracy? George Santos, once hailed as a fresh voice in US politics, fell from grace after being convicted of fraud and lying to donors. He was sentenced to nearly 7 years behind bars, but just months later, Trump stepped in, calling the sentence unfair and excessive. In one signature stroke, Santos walked free. The message was loud and clear. Those who stand with Trump, even after disgrace, can find redemption at his hand. Supporters see this as compassion, a leader standing up to what they call a broken justice system. They point to political bias, arguing that conservative figures are targeted more harshly than their liberal counterparts. But critics see something darker, a political favor disguised as mercy. They warn that this move redefines justice around personal loyalty rather than the rule of law. This is not the first time Trump has used clemency to reward allies. From political consultants to military officers, his pardons and commutations have often blurred the line between justice and politics. Each one sends a message to his base that he stands by his own no matter the cost. And for many Americans, that message resonates. In a polarized nation, loyalty has become the new currency of power. But beyond the US, the world is watching. In Africa, where many nations struggle with corruption and power consolidation, this event feels strangely familiar. Leaders protecting their allies, bending justice to political convenience. It's a story seen before, though rarely this openly in a democracy that claims to lead the free world. African viewers see a mirror, the same double standards, just painted in red, white, and blue. So, what does this mean for the global perception of the United States? For decades, America preached transparency, rule of law, and accountability to others. Yet, when its own leaders use power to favor friends, that moral authority weakens. Washington's ability to lecture the world on justice fades when its politics start to resemble the very systems it once criticized. Trump's defenders insist this is leadership, that he is righting the wrongs of a politicized system. His critics, however, call it the corrosion of democracy. Perhaps both are true depending on where you stand, but one thing is undeniable. The world's most powerful nation just reminded us that justice, even there, can bend to politics. As the 2025 elections approach, every move Trump makes will echo beyond America's borders, from Africa to Asia. Nations are watching to see not just who wins power, but how power is used. Because the story of George Santos is not just about one man's freedom, it's about how justice itself is defined in the age of loyalty.